pause for a second. Can you imagine living in a country with more guns than people? That's America, where over 400 million civilian-owned firearms outnumber the entire population of about 335 million. That's not just adults. Guns outnumber every man, woman, and child. Why? The U.S. Constitution's Second Amendment, the so-called right to bear arms, has created a unique gun culture unmatched on Earth. Now, you might be thinking, surely this is rare. Not at all many states make it easier to buy a gun than get a driver's license. The implications? America leads the world in civilian gun ownership, and, not coincidentally, sees some of the highest rates of gun violence among developed nations. But the flip side is this fierce belief in individual liberty, a theme that pops up everywhere, from gun laws to power grids. Speaking of which, did you know Texas runs its own independent electricity grid, separate from the rest of the country? It's called ERCOT, and while it symbolizes self-reliance, it also means when disasters strike, Texas can't easily import power. The 2021 winter blackout left millions freezing. So, here's the setup. Extreme freedom, extreme systems, and sometimes, extreme consequences. Let me tell you a story. During the Texas blackout, families melted snow just to flush toilets, a modern state, forced back to basics. It's a stark reminder that independence can be both a shield and a sword. So, are these American extremes a sign of strength or of a system stretched too thin? Technically speaking, the U.S. gun ownership rate sits at 120.5 firearms per 100 residents. No other nation cracks even 50. Meanwhile, ERCOT, the Texas grid, manages 90% of the electrical load for the state, but its islanding means it can't tap into the national grid during crises. Two technical terms, Second Amendment and islanding, right at the heart of America's peculiarities. Now, you might be thinking, doesn't this level of independence create vulnerabilities? Absolutely. But it also fosters innovation. Think of Silicon Valley's garage startups, born from this same spirit of doing things your own way. In America, extreme freedom creates both breathtaking strengths and puzzling weaknesses. The real question is, how much independence is too much? Let's dig even deeper. Let's jump from the national stage to the delightfully weird local realities. Did you know it's illegal to wear a fake mustache in church if it causes laughter in Alabama? That law's actually on the books. And jaywalking crossing a street outside the painted lines can still get you ticketed in many cities. Now, you might wonder, how do these odd laws even survive? It's partly due to America's federalist system over 89,000 local governments, each with power to create their own rules. That's decentralized democracy in action, but it leads to a patchwork of regulations no outsider can easily understand. Let me tell you a story that sounds made up but isn't. Monowi, Nebraska, a U.S. town with just one resident. That's right, Elsie Eiler serves as mayor, librarian, and bartender, granting herself liquor licenses and running the library all by herself. How can a town survive with a single person? You might ask. In America, local identity can be so strong that a town keeps legal status for sentimental or historic reasons. Here's the technical side. Federalism means significant autonomy for states and municipalities, resulting in blue laws local ordinances, often rooted in history or religion. Those laws can be outdated, but repealing them takes political will and public interest few places muster. Now you might be thinking, surely there must be limits to this. Well, yes and no. The U.S. Supreme Court occasionally strikes down the strangest laws, but thousands still linger, mostly unenforced. Meanwhile, Monowi's status is fully legal under Nebraska law. It remains a recognized municipality as long as it pays state taxes and files paperwork. The resolution? America's love of local control produces endless quirks, sometimes charming, sometimes nonsensical. But at its root, it's a testament to the country's obsession with individuality and self-governance. Are these laws an embarrassment or a badge of uniqueness? The debate rages on.